Millie Weaver reporting for Infowars.com. We are here in downtown Cleveland where Bill Clinton is holding an event today. As you can see, they couldn't have picked a smaller place to hold a rally. This is literally like a hallway in the middle of a bunch of rooms. So very interesting to see, and you can kind of guess why they might have done this. The turnout is small, and they might have been feeling that they were going to get a small turnout after the news broke that they are, in fact, reopening the case on Hillary Clinton because more evidence has been found. The crowd does not look very enthusiastic. As you can see, we've noticed that there were some Clinton staffers that looked like they were actually panicking and trying to figure out ways to fill in the crowd or send out some of their backstage campaign volunteers and put them into the crowd. But it does not look very good. There you have it for the enthusiasm. Enthusiasm, failed attempt number 2. Enthusiasm, fail attempt number 3.
Some have traveled across the city, across the state, across the country, and some have even left their country, I see you out there, just to come volunteer to get Hillary Clinton elected.
You will be amazed at what we can do if you take the time to knock on 30 doors. How many people are going to actually make sure they're putting their feet to the ground and doing the work? Doing the work. Hold on now. How many of you have actually voted? Raise your hand. All right, we got a little bit more hands. All right, thank you so much because we know those are votes in the bank.
So without further ado, I'd like to welcome President Bill Clinton to the stage.
Well, first of all, I want to thank the City Council President Kevin Kelly and his 5 daughters. But what we really need is comprehensive mental health. She released a plan to establish serious community mental health treatments in every place in America. These are things that will change your life. So will free tuition for families with incomes of over $125,000. So will debt-free graduation for everybody else. If you're in any kind of public service work, a teacher, a police officer, a fire person, working mental health or drug treatment or social work, after 10 years, the rest of your debt's forgiven if it's not paid off. These things will change America.
We just saw Bill Clinton give a speech to a rather small crowd here in this building in what appears to be a middle of a hallway, a very small area, and the crowd was very unenthusiastic. Do you think that this recent, the FBI reopening their investigation on Hillary Clinton is going to affect her campaign and the election results?
That's what I asked him, and he said absolutely not. He said they have nothing to do with her, and that's why she wants it taken out in the open so that people can see for themselves.
It could hurt the campaign, but from what I've read, there's no there, as there hasn't been in all of the investigations of Hillary. She's been scrutinized more than any politician in modern U.S. political history. And they have come up with zip, nada.
I think at this point, since we're 9 days away from the election, we're going to have to kind of prioritize things that really matter right now. I mean, Trump said a lot of bad things. Hillary's done a couple things that are very questionable. Many things, actually.
I'm not familiar with any new investigation. I've only heard about the past ones, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, the FBI just reopened the case yesterday on the investigation on Hillary Clinton. Do you think that could potentially hurt the election outcome?
I'm Sure, it could, yeah. I mean, if there's any open investigation on candidates, it's kind of an issue.
I think it's outrageous this close to the election, and it's quite clear the FBI director is a Republican, so it's an inside job in my opinion. I personally think that people will see right through this; they'll see through the truth.
You think they would try to impeach her?
Yes, I think they'll try to do anything possible, and block her, every action that she wants to do.
There will be cases of she might be taken to trial, she might be sued for certain allegations that she has done, but I don't necessarily think that it might go through.
It's become very nasty, even going back to Trump as well when he said he's not going to accept the result of the election. It's just a shambles. It's not what America's about. It's not what democracy is about.
Are you going to be able to vote for Hillary Clinton?
Unfortunately not. I'm English, so I haven't got the right to do so, but I'll be pushing other people to do so. We were on the doorsteps yesterday and it's fantastic. We spoke to some people trying to convince them. Some people told us early voting had already happened for them, and some people actually convinced them to actually go out and early vote, so it's a fantastic day.
Thank you. All right, it's you again.
Yeah, I go to all the things.
So are you still undecided?
Yeah, I'm still undecided, yeah.
Well, has the FBI reopening the investigation on Hillary Clinton changed your mind at all?
Well, I mean, I always had the same view. I mean, you know what happened with the FBI. You know why it was closed, right? Because Bill Clinton and Loretta Lynch met on the plane. So that's why they closed the investigation. But now the director of the FBI, James Comey, is trying to reopen it. So.
Do you think it's weird that Bill and Hillary don't really attract much crowds, yet they've gotten paid hundreds of thousands of dollars from the Clinton Foundation for giving speeches?
Well, I mean, it's for those speeches, right? Those speeches are technically worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, right?
Well, I guess, but nobody will even come to a free speech, barely.
You mean no one will give? Oh, true. Yeah, true. That's really odd. Yeah, that's really odd. Yeah, that's really odd.
So you've been to both Hillary Clinton's rallies and Trump's rallies. Who has more support from what you've seen, like as far as crowd sizes?
Trump. I mean, Trump. Yeah, Trump. Yeah.